Hi everyone, this is going to be a different kind of video. It's not necessarily a product review, although I will go over uh, one product. It's more or less a business review. There's a lot of outfitters out there and companies that manufacture and sell camping, hiking supplies, uh, things of that nature. But I want to touch on base about the company called Gold Armour. Gold Armour is actually a small family-run business out of San Francisco, California. As far as I know, they still operate out of their home. Bill Gates started off in his garage. Several years ago, I purchased the Gold Armour 12 by 14 rainfly tarp. The thing is massive. It's huge. It's very lightweight. I deployed it over the past few years at least 200 times and never had an issue. The last time I deployed it, I had a catastrophic failure on the tarp. The tarp had actually ripped. I don't know if it was due to age or anything like that, but I was in the woods doing a group camp, and I tried to do a field repair using Gorilla Tape, and well, that failed too. It's I don't know if I used it incorrectly or whatever, but I was asked, where I got the tarp and if I was happy with it, and I was extremely happy with that tarp. And while in the woods, I contacted Gold Armour, and Gold Armour sent me a new tarp. This camouflage 10 by 12, smaller than the original one that I had, but nonetheless, as it turns out, Gold Armour has 100% satisfaction on their products and have a 100% 5-year warranty on their products for material and craftsmanship. Gold Armour sent me the new tarp, basically no questions asked. The customer service that I received with them, we exchanged a half a dozen or more emails back and forth, and was very happy with the business itself. But although it is a small business, they do big things. A percentage of their net profits go to restore the trees in our national forests. What other name brand product out there does that? I don't know. Maybe there are some. I just don't know. They also contribute to the San Francisco Toys program for the San Francisco Fire Department. It's my understanding they have donated well over 15,000 toys so far. This is all coming from their net profits. But what's more interesting, they are a small business. They don't have an extensive product line, but the product line is very good. They're good products and inexpensive. Their tarps are less than $40. As you all know, I have always been a free soldier, dedicated free soldier tarp person for using for my hammock camping and for my cowboy camping. And now that I have this 10 by 12, I got to change product. This tarp is 100% waterproof. It's made out of ripstop. It is treated. It is reinforced in the center where the ridge line goes. It is reinforced in diagonal directions from corner to corner, opposite corners, diagonally across. This one here has 33 tie-outs. The one I had before that failed, as you saw the pictures of, it also had 33 tie-outs. Now with this new tarp, the configurations are endless. I usually use a simple A-frame, as you see behind me, but you can actually close the ends up and use it as a ground tent. plow point. It's endless on the capabilities of this tarp. But the company itself not only cares about its products, but they care about the people. They care about their customers. The tarps are not the only item that I have and use. I also have one of the cook sets. It is anodized aluminum. One of the things that I do like about this cook set is that when it's on my jet boil stove, it doesn't slide as much as an uncoated stainless steel or aluminum pot would. I do like that. The downfall from the cook set that I have, the frying pan. The frying pan to me is a little bit small. You can fry a couple eggs in it, which is fine and dandy. I basically use it as a plate, or I don't use it at all. But the tarps are extremely lightweight. It is replacing my go-to tarp, 100%. They also have other products out there. They have sleeping bags, they have hammocks, they got under quilts, they got all the basic necessities. But it's not a whole lot. It's not a vast amount of different products you can get. They have them for the backpacker. They have items for the weekend camper. They even have items for the glamper. Their website is going to be in my description. Although I am an Amazon affiliate, their items are on there. I am not going to include my affiliate's link. This is not a sponsored video by any means. I'm just telling you how wonderful my experience was with this company. I would suggest that you take a look at it. Like I said, all the products are very inexpensive. The quality is high quality. I can't go wrong. No one can go wrong. As you've seen earlier, I deployed both the new one behind me as well as my old one after I'd made repairs to it. Last night we had severe thunderstorms. We had sustained winds of 54 miles an hour for a short period of time while the storm was going through, which equates to, on the 12 by 14, equates to approximately 1,200 pounds, give or take, per square foot of pressure on this tarp. The old tarp did fail on a second time. However, ironically, it did not fail on my repair. I expected my repair to fail, and it did not. It failed on another side, the same way that the original failure occurred. Am I going to repair it again? No, I'm not going to repair it again. I will keep the tarp because it is absolutely waterproof, and as I mentioned in previous videos, I can scrap it, use pieces of it to use for patches on tents, so on and so forth. The 12 by 14 weighs less than 2 pounds. This one weighs 2 pounds or less. The quality is there, but most of all, the company is there, and they stand behind their products 100%. And I really suggest to take a look at their products. I'm not selling their products. Maybe their products are not for you. Maybe they are. You don't know. I will be taking a look at one of their underquilts. I'm planning on a possible hammock camp trip up to the state of Maine. And here in Florida, anything less than 70 degrees is freezing cold. So, you know, I'm looking forward to possibly doing that trip. I'll be doing that trip with fellow YouTuber and subscriber Mike Rogers. That is planned. I can't stress enough the quality of the products for the amount that you pay for it. When I go camping, this isn't equipment that I deploy once or twice a year. On a serious note, I'm in the woods 2/3 of the year, easily 2/3 of the year. That's 200 days out of the year. In fact, during hunt camp, I have my equipment deployed in the sun. So you have all that UV beat down from the sun for 40 plus days straight. It's deployed. I don't necessarily stay there because, of course, work has to go into play throughout this time. But it takes a beating. The 12 by 14 tarp has been through 2 tropical storms and 1 hurricane. Never had a failure until this last time I used it, which led to me obtaining the camouflage. And even though they gave me one that was smaller, the fact is that they gave it to me to replace the larger one. I'm going to purchase another one. I'm going to purchase another large one, but this 10 by 12 is replacing my 10 by 10 for my hammock camping and my stealth camping. As soon as they told me they have the 10 by 12 in stock, but it's camouflage, I jumped all over it. You all know me, I prefer camouflage. I do a lot of stealth camping. Gold Armour is an excellent company. Like I had repeatedly stated before, I recommend you check them out. Take a look at the products. They got 100% satisfaction guarantee, so there's no risk involved, maybe shipping at the most. And when you purchase their products, you're replenishing the forest that we work in, and you're giving to the children who are in need. Sure, it's only in San Francisco, but you know children are everywhere in the world. I'm very satisfied, 100% satisfied with Gold Armour. Now, I need to stress that this is not a sponsored video. I'm receiving zero for it. For you haters to go, oh, well, you received the tarp. No, they replaced the tarp that broke in honor of their warranty. I'm not receiving any proceeds for this video whatsoever. As a matter of fact, I don't receive any proceeds for any video for that matter. But their link will be in my description. Until next time, stay safe, get in the woods.